Empowering Communities, Strategies to Move Beyond Involvement and Engagement, facilitated by Dr. Timothy Gadson. Welcome to our session on empowering communities, strategies to move beyond involvement and engagement. Today, we're focusing on providing educators with research-based strategies to effectively empower parents and the community. Our journey will take us through understanding the progression from involvement to engagement and finally to empowerment, emphasizing why empowerment should be our ultimate objective. Empowerment goes beyond having parents participate in school events or collaborate in decision making. It's about cultivating a sense of agency and influence, involving and enabling parents and community members, shaping educational policies and practices actively. This session will delve into practical strategies for achieving this level of empowerment and how to assess the effectiveness of these efforts. Our goal is to equip you with the necessary tools and insights to foster a sense of agency among parents and the community. By empowering them, we aim to enhance their ability to advocate for and contribute to their children's educational success, ultimately leading to improved student outcomes. Let's embark on this journey together to understand and implement strategies that empower our schools and our communities. To truly understand how we can empower our communities, we first need to look at the continuum from involvement to engagement and finally empowerment. Many schools start with involvement, focusing on parents and community members participating in school activities and events. This often includes attending teacher parent conferences, volunteering for school events, and participating in fundraising activities. In this stage, communication tends to be one way, with the school leading initiatives and making decisions. Moving to engagement, we see a shift toward active collaboration in decision making processes. Parents and community members are not just participating in activities, but are now joining school committees, providing policy input, and participating in school improvement planning. Communication becomes two-way with shared responsibility and collaborative decision making becoming the norm. Finally, empowerment propels us to the pinnacle of community involvement. At this stage, parents and community members are not just advocates, but also architects of educational policies and practices. They might spearhead parent advisory councils, champion educational reforms, or initiate community based projects. This level is marked by autonomous action, significant influence over policies, and sustained community leadership. Empowerment means giving parents and community members the tools and opportunities to have a lasting impact on the educational landscape. To fully appreciate the power of empowerment, we must understand how it differs from involvement and engagement. Involvement focuses primarily on activities and attendance. This means parents are participating in school events and meetings, which is important, but often limits their role to that of spectators. Engagement, on the other hand, centers on collaboration and shared decision making. Here, parents move beyond mere participation to actively joining school committees and discussions, contributing their perspectives to the decision making process. Empowerment goes further by providing parents and community members with a true sense of agency and influence. Empowered parents are not just participants or collaborators, but leaders who actively shape educational policies and practices. For example, they might lead parent advisory councils, advocate for educational reforms, or initiate community based projects. This shift from involvement and engagement to empowerment brings several key benefits. Empowerment brings about a host of positive outcomes. It amplifies advocacy, empowering parents and community members to champion their children's education effectively and drive positive changes in school policies and practices. Empowerment cultivates a sense of ownership and accountability, instilling in parents a deeper responsibility for the success of the school and their children's education. It paves the way for sustainable, systemic change as empowered communities strive for continuous improvement and innovation, ensuring long term benefits for the education system. Lastly, research underscores that the link between empowerment and improved student outcomes with empowered parents contributing to higher student achievement and overall well being, fostering a more supportive and effective educational environment. Creating a welcoming and inclusive environment fosters a sense of belonging and acceptance. By embracing diversity and promoting inclusivity through open and respectful communication, schools can ensure all parents and community members feel valued. Providing flexible participation opportunities is not just a convenience, it's a powerful tool for engagement. Schools should offer various ways for community members to engage, such as different volunteer roles and virtual meeting options. This flexibility accommodates different schedules and preferences, empowering more people to get involved and make a difference. Effective communication is key. Establishing clear, transparent channels to keep everyone informed, regularly share updates, news, and involvement opportunities through emails, newsletters, social media, and the school website. Encourage feedback and actively listen to community members' needs and concerns. By focusing on these strategies, schools can create a more inclusive, engaged, and empowered community. Involving community members in decision making ensures their voices and needs are heard. This collaborative approach helps build trust and makes community members feel valued and respected. By actively involving parents and community members in decisions that affect the school, we can create policies and initiatives that better reflect the community's needs and aspirations. Establishing regular feedback mechanisms is essential for continuous improvement. By creating clear channels for community members to provide feedback and suggestions on ongoing initiatives, schools can stay attuned to the community's needs and concerns. These ongoing dialogues help identify areas for improvement and ensures the community's voice is an integral part of the school's development. Fostering partnerships with local organizations and community leaders can significantly enhance our efforts. These partnerships create a shared vision and work toward common goals, leveraging the strengths and resources of the entire community. Collaborating with local organizations can bring additional support and expertise, benefiting the school and the wider community. By focusing on these strategies, we can build a stronger, more empowered community that works together for the success of our students. Empowerment begins with education and training. Providing access to education and training programs allows community members and parents to acquire new skills and knowledge, which is crucial for their development and empowerment. For example, workshops on educational policies and advocacy training sessions can equip parents with the tools to participate in their children's education actively. When parents are empowered with knowledge, they can make informed decisions about their children's education and broader community issues. Understanding complex topics such as school funding and curriculum choices enables parents to engage more meaningfully with educators and administrators. This informed decision making fosters a sense of confidence and agency, allowing parents to advocate effectively for their children's needs and contribute to positive changes within the school community. Leadership opportunities and support networks greatly enhance empowerment. By offering leadership opportunities within the community, we help individuals develop and hone their leadership skills. This can include forming parent advisory councils or providing leadership training programs. Such initiatives build confidence and ensure parents have a meaningful voice in school and community decisions. For instance, parents participating in school board meetings or leading community initiatives can drive significant positive changes. Support networks play an equally vital role in empowerment. Establishing these networks fosters a sense of belonging and mutual support among community members. Parent support groups and community forums are excellent examples of how to create such networks. These groups provide a platform for parents to share experiences and support each other. Additionally, these networks offer resources, guidance, and encouragement to help parents overcome challenges and achieve their goals. Access to educational resources and mentorship programs can make a significant difference, enabling parents to feel more empowered and engaged in their children's education. By focusing on leadership opportunities and support networks, we can build a stronger, more resilient community that is actively involved in shaping the educational landscape. Enhancing empowerment within our school communities requires focusing on equitable practices, inclusive policies, and cultural competence. Implementing equitable practices means ensuring all parents and community members have equal opportunities regardless of socioeconomic status. This can include ensuring all parents have access to important school resources and information so no one is left out due to financial or other barriers. Developing inclusive policies is another crucial step. These policies should address the diverse needs of our communities, supporting initiatives like bilingual education and culturally relevant curriculums. Such policies help create an environment where all students and families feel represented and valued. Building cultural competence is essential for understanding and respecting different cultures, values, beliefs, and experiences. Providing cultural competence training for educators and staff equips them with the skills to engage with diverse families effectively. This training helps educators to connect better with students and parents from various cultural backgrounds, fostering a more inclusive and supportive school environment. By focusing on these three areas, we can significantly enhance empowerment within our school communities, ensuring every parent and community member feels valued and capable of contributing meaningfully to their children's education. To ensure the effectiveness of our empowerment strategies, it's essential to conduct regular surveys to gather feedback from community members. These surveys provide valuable insights into their experiences and perceptions, helping us understand what works and needs improvement. By analyzing the survey results, We can identify specific areas that require adjustments and make necessary changes to our strategies. This feedback loop allows us to measure the effectiveness of our efforts and make informed decisions for future improvements. Tracking participation metrics is another crucial aspect. By monitoring the level of participation and engagement of community members in our empowerment initiatives, we can gauge the overall success of these strategies. This includes keeping track of how many community members are involved in decision-making processes and the frequency of their participation. These metrics help us evaluate the effectiveness of our strategies in fostering community involvement and engagement. Finally, it's important to evaluate the impact of our empowerment strategies on student outcomes. This includes assessing changes in academic performance, attendance, and overall well-being. By comparing the outcomes of students exposed to these strategies with those who have not, we can determine the effectiveness of our efforts. The data-driven approach helps us understand how empowerment initiatives contribute to student success, and it guides us in making future decisions to enhance their impact. We must focus on several key indicators to gauge the effectiveness of our empowerment strategies. First, look at the number of parents who have taken on leadership roles within the school community. Increased participation in decision-making processes is another critical indicator, showing that more parents actively shape educational policies and practices. Additionally, improved access to resources and opportunities for parents and community members highlights the success of our initiatives. Enhanced self-efficacy and confidence among parents are vital signs of empowerment as they feel more capable of influencing their children's education. Finally, strengthened community networks and collaborations reflect a more cohesive and supportive community environment. Evaluating these indicators requires a variety of tools. Surveys can measure changes in attitudes, behaviors, and perceptions over time, providing a clear picture of how our strategies impact the community. Feedback mechanisms allow us to gather valuable insights and suggestions directly from parents and community members, helping us refine our approaches. Case studies and success stories showcase individual and community progress, offering tangible examples of empowerment. Lastly, quantitative data analysis helps track key metrics such as the number of parents in leadership roles and participation rates in decision making, ensuring our strategies effectively drive empowerment. By focusing on these empowerment indicators and using comprehensive evaluation tools, we can continuously assess and improve our efforts to empower parents and the community, ultimately leading to better educational outcomes for our students. Now that you've participated in this session, I encourage you to pause the video and take a moment to reflect on your current practices and the new strategies you've learned. Consider how these strategies can enhance parent and community empowerment in your school. When you're ready, restart the video to continue. Here are some reflection questions to guide your thoughts. How do you currently involve and engage your school's parents and community? What are the key barriers to achieving empowerment in your school community? What new strategies from this presentation can you apply to move toward empowerment? And how can you ensure empowerment initiatives are inclusive and equitable? Reflecting on these questions will help you identify areas for improvement and actionable steps to foster a more empowered school community. To wrap up, let's revisit some key points from today's session. Empowering communities means moving beyond mere involvement and engagement to achieve true empowerment. This involves utilizing strategies like co leadership, capacity building, and collaboration to empower parents and community members. It's crucial to prioritize diversity, equity, and inclusion in all our efforts to ensure every voice is heard and valued. I encourage you to apply these strategies that we've learned today and actively share your experiences and outcomes to inspire others. As for the next steps, focus on fostering ongoing communication and collaboration with community members to maintain strong, trusting relationships. Regularly assess and adapt your community engagement initiatives based on feedback and measurable outcomes to ensure their effectiveness. Lastly, explore opportunities for partnerships and resource sharing to enhance and expand your empowerment efforts. Leveraging the strengths of the entire community will make your initiatives more robust and impactful. By committing to these actions, we can create empowered, inclusive, and supportive school communities that drive positive change and improve educational outcomes for all students. If you found value in this presentation, I invite you to subscribe to my channel. Stay updated with upcoming sessions on my channel, and let's enrich our journeys together. Please take some time to explore my blogs for additional resources and insights on other educational topics. The URLs are shown here.